Our smaller brothers are not badly adapted to get along with people. In cities you can always find some unusual food. Some especially smart animals even noticed huge buildings where there are a lot of delicious things and for some reason there are no people at all. Surveillance cameras installed everywhere often capture funny moments associated with animals. And these are the moments that you will see in this video. Stupidity and courage knows no bounds. For the sake of her four-legged friends, a woman rushed at an adult bear who had come to visit and pushed him off the fence. The fat cat, having heard the rustling behind the TV, decided to remember his youth and catch mice, as a result, with noise. Falling TV scared away mice even in the attic. The dog, which ran out onto the racetrack and was frightened by the roar of engines, was fortunately not injured under the wheels of the car. The car successfully flew over the dog, and the dog ran on. This fish chose not to wait in the basin for its fate, but to try to get to the nearest body of water on its own in order to escape. People in line at this hairdresser wonder why he takes so long to clean up after each client. All the fault was a cute red cat. Some say, "I'll get a dog, I'll run with it in the morning." As a result, the dog runs, and the sleepy owner hangs out on a leash. Bears adapt perfectly to living near people, because you can always steal something edible. This bear overturned the refrigerator, grabbed the container and ran in anticipation of what was delicious this time. The dog wandered into an ice-bound pond, but the ice could not stand it. Lucky that the owner was there, otherwise it would have been a complete fiasco. The CCTV camera on the building recorded a terrible accident. The truck exceeded the speed limit on the turn and overturned, and live cows turned out to be its cargo. Cows after such a commotion will not give milk for a long time. If a scary huge bear is chasing you in the forest, treat him to ice cream just in case. This of course may not help, but it's worth a try. In any case, if a bear is running after you, you have not so many options for action. Many people know that you need to make noise and sing songs in the forest so that the wild beast knows about your presence in advance and leaves in advance. But these girls decided to use the opposite tactic to freeze and pretend to be mannequins. The bear turned out to be not stupid and quickly figured out this scam. Many people are afraid of dogs for obvious reasons, but it turns out there is even a phobia called ailurophobia, which is the fear of cats. The dog saw a squirrel on TV and decided to get to know her better. It was lucky that at least the TV did not fall on the head. A squirrel does not always come to those who lead an unhealthy lifestyle. Sometimes it can interfere with an athlete. It was lucky that neither the animal nor the snowboarder were hurt. The cat noticed that when the baby is sitting in the stroller, they give him something tasty. He decided that the secret was in the stroller and pretended to be a baby. This goose wanted to slip past the reptiles, but he did not take into account one small problem. His cold paws enraged the crocodiles and he only miraculously managed to escape. This owl in a past life was a person who paid too many speeding tickets. Now she interferes with the work of speed cameras. This elephant ate all the succulent branches from the bottom of the tree, so he just decided to break the tree to eat the top branches as well. This man buys one chicken from each salary and sets it free, and so that casual eyewitnesses do not think that he is not normal, he pretended to see her for the first time. Even if the bear does not show signs of aggression, it is not worth chasing him to tempt fate. The service dog became interested in a passerby man. It turned out that this guy had sausages hidden in his pants, no prohibition. The cat in horror realized that he mixed up his toilet tray with slippers. Animals perfectly adapt to live near people. For example, these bears have learned to open car doors and check the interior for something tasty. The owner of the car will most certainly not leave it open again. This border collie, who lives in the fire department, loves to play with water, and as soon as he hears the sound of water, he immediately runs to its source. If the monkeys divided the contents of this box equally, then people would understand for sure that they did not come from a monkey. Violating the personal space of such a giant can pay dearly. An elephant can easily turn a car over. In the evening, this guy is waiting for a serious conversation with his wife. A neighbor told her that he brought some kind of horse. The boar made a stir at the Chinese restaurant when he found out that they eat bats. Turned over all the dishes and tried to kick the door. By the way, the door passed the crash test and withstood the impact. For the sake of a banana, the monkeys are even ready to climb on their heads. Known fact: cats do not like water, at least in its liquid state. This cat decided that he was walking along the bottom of the empty pool and there is no reason to worry, but still got into trouble. A curious dog wandered into the middle of the pool on thin ice. The owner saw in time that the dog fell through the ice and rushed to help. The moose just wanted to borrow a little salt, but the man was not happy with such a guest and decided to sit in the garage. Least of all, this girl expected to see a cow outside the door when she opened the door. The animal tried to get into the room, but the width of the doorway was not enough. This guy was just watching footage of his skiing and saw he was close to death when he was being chased by a huge bear. The cat categorically did not want to go to the veterinarian for castration and, screaming "better shoot me," again rushed to the hostess. Friends, write your comments which of the moments in this video surprised you the most, and we went to prepare a new video for you.